Hey guys.
What?
Nothing. I'm eating something, I forgot. Hey guys, you're welcome to a channel. You've not even tried that you should do introduction in your life.
What is the few times I've tried? Hey, it will make sense.
Try it, try it. Oh god. Today is not your day, let me just do it. So guys, we are glad to be back again. Thank you so much for the love, for the messages from the last week vlog. Thank you so much for your concern. Yes, we are back. I hope you guys are back for me. Yes, we are back again this week. So let's just keep it like that. We'll keep coming. We'll be showing up. So guys, we are back today and we'll be discussing something very.
Fully back.
Yeah, we're back. Not say we're fully back. We're back. We're just back. So we'll be discussing something very nice, very interesting, very sweet, very engaging.
Very tantalizing.
Because it's something that we have been hearing everywhere on the social media, what people have been saying it, and it's my husband. The title of today's vlog is "My Husband Has Changed."
And we got that a lot during counseling and pre-wedding, plenty talk.
Yeah.
You see those guys, it's nice now. When he marries you, you see his true color. You have not seen anything.
True, I don't even remember that one. There's some people.
You told me about a woman that said, the marriage is war.
Yeah, it's this of war.
Was time something like I'm not a preacher of love. I'm a preacher of war.
Now, marriage is not a place of romance, of enjoyment. It's a place of what? Fighting, war, battle. So, guys, someone sent me a message over the week, and she was like, the guy is okay, he's doing that, is that, and okay, blah blah blah. Then she now said, what if it changes after marriage? So I asked her, so what will you do now? Since you are not sure if it will change, so maybe you should back off.
Exactly, or have backup.
Or you should have assistant husband. And people talk about it in so much. Husband, people can change. Marriage is not secure. They say marriage is going to the market to buy
Black market.
It's black market. So anything you see, it's just luck. It's luck. It's not all the grace. It's for the grace of God. Religious people say by the grace of God. Ordinary people say it's luck. So what do you think? Do you think that people change after marriage? Do you think that marriage is black market?
Should we be asking them now?
I'm asking you.
Me? Wow. You don't tell me that you ask me.
Oh yeah, before this hair is very, it's choking me.
You don't tell me that you asked me this question. I would have prepared.
What did you come here to do before?
I came to look at your fire face.
Hey, Gbami.
So the truth is, change is constant. Number one, let's establish that. Change is constant, but I don't think there are surprises. I don't think there are surprises. I believe marriage is a long-term thing. That is why it doesn't make sense to rush into it, and that is why it should be done properly. We are children of God. There are principles spiritually that we must adhere to. But marriage is a lot physical, which means that you have to open your koro eyes. You have prayed, you have that, but God gave you sense so that you can do some things by yourself. If God had to do everything for you, then there's no point giving you brain. You understand? And we have discussed a lot of things you have to do as a single person to be sustainable, to be self-sustaining as an individual. You should be complete, not you're looking for better half. We have established those facts before, which we'll still talk about. So now the other aspect is, why would you tell me that she will change, and as if I did not know what she's capable of doing? For instance, now my wife, before I married her, I knew what she could do, what she could not do. I know her, I understand her to an extent, but not 100%. The other part that I don't know eventualities.
Yeah, they're just like product of the foundational things you have known before.
Now, we just left the face of our lives, of our marriage, where she was ill for a long time. I have never seen that part of her ever. So I could never have predicted what she would look like or how she would act. But the truth is, I could predict I could never have known, not predict. I could never have known exactly how she would react. But I could predict. I could guess a range. So when those things were happening, I was surprised, yes. But it is not beyond what I can tolerate. Because I know Tolu is.
You know the temperament.
I can infer. That is why when certain things happen in marriage and some women do some things and some men do something, I was like, well, the signs were there.
Yes.
So if my wife, if my wife, for instance, now mismanages funds right now and stuff, there's likelihood that I missed the signs when we were cutting or when we were dating. Or do you get? So I think the real problem about people change or the examples people give is because stems from this carelessness of you saw the signs but you made excuses.
Yeah.
Or you made assumptions.
Or you don't even see the sign because we're busy going for one eating chicken and
chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips. Why do you have to mention my favorite food? Don't insult my food. Eating pounded jam and a good soup.
And you're worried about bridal shower and how yes.
Leave us alone with our bridal shower.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
I get.
I'm not saying it's wrong. But I'm just saying that there are priorities.
Yeah.
In fact, you must go out and shop. You must see chicken and chips, but not at the expense of the exact thing we are supposed to do. So I believe people change, yes, but I don't believe people change beyond who they are.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm not yet a multi-billionaire, right? I will be someday, but I don't believe you cannot guess what I will look like at that point. Because now you have seen me handle 100,000 naira, you have seen me handle 1 million naira, right? We don't have so much staff in Sharia House yet, but eventually we'll have thousands of staff working for our group of companies. But now we have them in tens. Now you see me handle them in some way, so you can infer.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the Bible said it now that the little you are given, how you handle it determines determines if you will get more.
Yeah.
And when you get more, how you will handle the more.
That's how God even that even in the parable of the talent. See, when they came and gave what they had gotten, God giving them some more was not because he hated it. Even the guy that went to bury it, taking it from him was not because God was wicked.
No.
Was because you didn't use it, so let me give someone that used it.
Exactly.
You understand? So that's how it works in everywhere in the world. There are foundational things that you should know about people. Like some people are getting married to some guys, they don't know where it's from, they don't know his family. Like my parents used to do this investigation. Sometimes we think that they're taking it too far, but it's not too far. You get to know the family.
I hated it one time, but now I understand better.
They get to know the family, this and that. So when we're getting married, you don't know anything about the family. You don't know how he handles
finances,
money. You don't talk about money. You don't talk about, like I said, you talk about everything in marriage.
How he talks about his boss at work. I mean, how he talks about his boss to you. How she talks about her father to you.
Yeah, how he talks about he talks with his siblings, with his parents, and all of those things. That's why it is a boy who is beating. He's always beating his sister. Beating his sister every time.
Yeah,
and you are not saying you did not know that he will be beating you. Like,
does that make sense?
It's an elderly girl, and it's not a small child that you are just beating. Those little things. You see how a woman carry a baby in the mall, and you see how the way wants to knock the head of the baby, and you're not saying you are surprised that he's not taking care of your baby and all of those things. So I think many of the times we give so much excuses for we not being vigilant. We are not open in courtship. We are not open, and it's not even about the number of years. You understand? Our generation, we are so. Is it superficial? We are so surface. Everything is surface. You just want to know, and for us, I feel that we have opportunity to know some people well. We have social media. Most people are on WhatsApp.
Digital footprint everywhere.
Everywhere, so you can go and trade. When I was single, some guys would ask me, I would just go and check them out on Facebook. I just see what they are writing. I'm like, this one, this one,
yes.
Or their WhatsApp status. I would just read. There was this guy. I was still looking at his own WhatsApp status. Guy asked me out, and I was like, no. I was still looking at it recently. I was like, look, thank God I never married this boy. This I would have used his own to cobalize me. You understand?
Sincerely, I can relate to that. Really.
So it's very easy to look at. Some people will comment on that. Some people's post. Some people, the way they comment, you know, some people now say when they see somebody's comments on that post, they even block the person in advance. I don't want you in my circle.
I do it.
In advance, just leave my circle.
I don't want WhatsApp. I meet people when I see it's I just meet it.
So you have technology, you have platforms to get to know people properly. get to know what is in their mind, particularly when you person some person that rise on Twitter. If it's that boy, you are dating a boy that's always giving people
savage back,
insulting people,
or always dropping very senseless comments.
Tweets.
Always the jackass in the thread.
Yes, all those things. I don't know. There are many signs. You know, one thing is that people pride in the number of years that they dated. There's this radio program we're listening to, and they said we dated for 2 years, and I know that it was beating me.
We should talk about it in this episode.
The guy collects his salary, and the guy beats her, and he said he did not know that the guy was like that because the church that they attended did not allow them to have personal relationship where they talk
and now she left the house. And the pastor and the mom, they are begging her
to go back to the person beating her.
The mom said that if she doesn't go back, she will die. She will die because she has
high blood pressure
or something like that. So I was like, she should quickly die. Seriously, because why would you say a woman should go back to where she's been tormented? That is physical and mental torture. They're emotional. Doesn't make sense, but the truth is, I don't believe she didn't see the signs before.
She may not see the sign. I'm saying some
she may not see it because
some people don't get close enough to see the sign. Do you know how some people get married? True. Especially in all these religious places where they ask you. Because when we went for counseling, like it was as if we were over syllabus because we knew each other properly.
The interviewers, I'll call them interviewers. They were even like, oh, you people even know each other.
Like this way, like there's nothing. They ask us questions. Our questions was syncing with each other. How many children you want to have? Where is this, that? Some people don't even know how many children they want to have. They're getting married.
If you separate us, you will get the same thing from us.
Like most likely, yes.
We dated for very short time.
We dated. We knew
each other enough.
We did not date for 4 months. Is it not 4 months?
After 4 months.
It was not up to you, yeah.
Yeah, but we knew each other to a depth.
You know, one thing that helped us, because some people will not go and say, they dated for 4 months. Let me date for 4 months. Because people say, because people think that we are friends. Our family were friends, but we are not very close. But one thing that helped me was that I was able to talk to people that knew you. Exactly. Like he's one of his closest friends. I asked his best man. We talked. We sat down. He told me the bad things about him. He said, "This is the bad things about him. Oh. We are going. This is what he will face. So these are the good things about him. Oh. This is why I think these guys may work. Oh. Do you understand?" So I knew about it. See, I had the experience of like his 6-7 years joined together because of information he gave to me. And that's another thing you must know about people. You must be able to talk to people that know the person you are dating. You may not get sincere this thing from their parents or siblings, from their friends.
People, yeah.
From friends around.
In fact, they will be surprised that there are people that know you and know them and they'll be objective. And the truth is, this same person too. In fact, even before I asked you out, I've been doing a lot of. In fact, I think I had the leverage actually, because she didn't know I was coming. But me, I know I was coming. So I've done my whole background work. Her own work started when I started asking her out. So our cumulative information, the cumulative information we got about each other helped us to talk about issues. Before I asked her out, I had the mental image of, okay, this is how many children she may like. This is how she handles finance. This is what she thinks about business. This is what she thinks about. I had an idea even before asking her out. Then when I did, she did her own research and stuff.
Yeah.
So the footprints are there. So the problem is people either don't know or see them and ignore them. And that lady, I really feel for her. If she was my sister, she will not go back to that husband's house. And I will arrest the guy.
And make sure it stays in jail.
Stays in prison.
Fitting very well.
So you understand? So it doesn't make sense. It's a very sad story. But it's a classic case of, our own case is a classic case of not even seeing the signs at all. Because that's what we need to do better. Even if our churches are putting embargoes, please, young people, let us be smart.
Yeah.
This
even sexually now, you know, people even go to take their husbands and their wives to go for tests. Like, I want to do the sperm count. It's not lack of faith. Honestly, if you have to go that far, if you don't trust the person, because things are happening. Like mommy was saying about someone that they got married, discovered that she didn't have a vagina opening, and she didn't talk about it. You understand all of this? There are a lot of deceit. The word is very, very, very tricky. You have to see before you get married. See, do like CIA, FBI, like do everything, like be crazy, do it. Because when you get married, and when you not get married, that's what we are one. But when you are not married, everybody stay on your own and fight for your head. You understand? Fight for your head. Know the family. Because I was telling, my husband was still talking about that. You can marry a good person if you have a bad family. Your life will be a mess. Yeah, you're talking about the family, the girl who married to a family and the family is a problem. You won't get the best. So when I hear it, people say, okay, this guy is cool, but the family is this gonna. I'll just tell her, please run away. There are some families that you don't just enter their family.
Yeah, because you can't really separate a lady or a guy from his family. It doesn't make sense. It's not realistic. It's overzealousness that makes people think that way. Except if the guy can stand on his feet and like stand in the gap. Because we have those cases too, where the guy or the lady just stands and make it, and just it's a sandwich. So that may be, I mean, but it all boils down to how much you know about your partner.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I've changed, but we are fine. Really.
Yeah, many of the things that he told me, his friend told me. Many of them I didn't see them when we were dating, but as we got married, I was seeing some of them, and of course, I'm not surprised because I've heard about these things. I'm not surprised. You understand? And my parents also knew his own parents. They like, this is how the parents are. This is how the family are. Some of these things you already know. So you're not just saying he's changed after marriage. Nobody changes actually. They just unveil their real self.
Yeah.
So you're the one who did not know who they really were. You were not patient enough to see them as they are. Nobody changes. They just unveil themselves. Somebody that they have maybe got old 28, 29, 30. Now I expect will not change in marriage. No. Most times they are who they are. They are who they are. They just unveil themselves, and you are not patient enough. And the fact that you will see traces, no matter how much they pretend, you will always see traces.
People evolve. No?
Yeah.
People evolve.
And even when people pretend, you keep praying. I don't want. I keep praying that God should unveil this person. That this person is pretending. God open my eyes to see the real person. Yeah. And another thing is that, of course, people will change. Maybe I will. Maybe I want. Some people say they want 2 children when they got married. And discover I want 3 and now I want 4. Well, I don't even want again. I just want only 1. But you guys must be able to know what there are some basic things about people that don't change. Like faith. Cannot say today I'm a Christian. No, I'm not more. People change church. But you cannot say you want to change religion. All those things, you should be able to know that this person today, because we have people who got married after some like 10 years, they say they are no more going to church, they start humanizing and all that. And the woman will like, he changed. You do not realize that this person, even when he was a Christian, did not have it was not sound. It was not sound. He didn't have a good backing. They was not listening to anybody. He's a stubborn person. You understand? Anybody. So he did not change. He just evolved into, so it was just at the edge, so he just fell off. Sure, you get. So let's not push our excuses to this person changed. Let's do our due diligence to checking the person properly.
Most times we have ourselves to blame, not all the time, but many times. And then lastly, so this is not about discriminating people along the lines of, oh, he's from this place, this is how they behave. No, that's not what we are referring to. It is more now about the individual, not a group of people. Oh, this is how people from Anambra, this is how they behave. So, no. Oh, this is how people from Ekiti, this is how they behave. No. This is how people from Ijebu. No, it's not about that. Now it is more individualistic. Who is this person? And in fact, the association the person keeps, the lady or the guy.
It's very easy to know who is their friends.
If her friends are one kind, your wife may look different from them, but the truth is,
it's
only a matter of time.
It's still the same thing. Or when you are planning wedding, the girl is saying, she insists, there's no money, she insists, I must get a second, third dress, I must get this. And she's a prudent girl, but when this is wedding that she's just doing like that. My dear, don't deceive yourself. It's somebody that she's a wasteful person. She has not just gotten the opportunity to show, and that when is the opportunity to show it. So when you now get married and she starts collecting money for you, like, I want to go to party, I want to buy this wig, even if there's no money there.
You won't be surprised.
You won't be surprised. Even
it's the kind of guy that's telling you that no, you can't do second wife. He's a one woman man, and then of course the Bible does not accept it, but justifies other people maltreating their wives. You never say anything. It's coming for you. I'm telling you. So I've seen examples like that. So I think that's that. So you just have to read in between the lines. It's not only about what they tell you. Yeah. Many times people will tell you what you want to hear, but you can only get the best from them when you look at how they react to news, how they react to other people's situations, and how they justify nonsense. So
talk about things together. And if you are not sure, if you are not sure, open up to somebody that is more elderly, somebody that is more wiser, somebody that like a mentor or something. Don't just sit down like, maybe it's this or that. Open up to somebody before it's too late. Open up to somebody. There are people who know better than you, who have seen things before you. Do you understand? So when you're in doubt of this attitude you are seeing or these traces you are seeing, open your mouth and talk. Open your mouth and talk, because you know it's easy to say now that when you get married, everything does not work out, you will leave. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, because you have come together to. It's like you have used super glue to do something, and now tearing that thing apart by force.
I know we are woke, but it's not that simple.
It's not that simple. It affects the people involved. Even if you don't have children,
The community.
it does a lot of things to families, to the people involved. Like your life never remains the same.
Yeah, a lot of emotional, mental
Trauma. So as much as possible, try to make it work. Try to be sure that this person do your bit. Like do your bit.
There's no point rushing. So my friend got married last year. Me, I must marry this year.
It's not that. It's not that.
Oh, my younger brother or my younger sister will soon marry. I must beat her to it. You are doing yourself.
And if you lose a relationship, does not mean that you will not find another one tomorrow.
True.
Because some people say, if I leave this one, I will like another one. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie. It's not like it does not. Sometimes if you don't release that one that God has been telling you to leave, you may not. God will not give you another one. It's not when you leave the one that you have that God will give you another one. So as much as possible, be sure about. If you're not sure, talk to somebody. Talk to people that you trust. Then when you believe that this is not working for me, you detach. Like it's not that deep. Marriage is not there. It's not a do or die affair. It does not work. Some people even have done wedding everything introduction, and they cut it off because they know the implication of going into the wrong marriage. So guys,
please don't sleep under a hot roof. Don't sleep with fire on your roof.
There's one slang I want to use, Mutigbabe.
In the bowls.
No. It's Jesus. Don't twist it. Mutigbabe, I forgot it. So guys, stay woke, please. Don't be caught
unaware.
Don't be caught sleeping.
Don't be caught on fresh.
Don't be caught foolish, please. Don't be caught foolish. As in, before you enter the marriage, before you enter the dating stage,
so please
open your eyes. Open your eyes. Like if you say you want this too much, say thank you. Open your eyes, look at everything, watch everything.
Yeah, read in between the lines.
Please do.
Simple things as we have dinner or we are on a date. We are paying simple comments about how the waitress dress. Simple.
Or how you talk to the waitress? Are you blind? Are you very stupid?
Yeah, just simple comments about other people's body parts. Simple comments. You are slim now. One day you'll be fat. And how does it address people that are fat?
True.
Or that have flesh? If you are offended by the word fat.
True.
Do you get? How does it address pregnant women in public?
Yeah.
Or how does it address for people that are maybe less privileged? I'm sorry we are taking more time, but I just remember these things. How does it address people? How does it address public drivers? How does it address house helps? Just use your head.
Yeah, true.
How does she address guys that are not as rich as you right now? How does she address your staff? How does she address people that are below you? Maybe someone actually offended you, right? And of course, it's your wife, your husband will always be on your side. But there are some boundaries. There are some things you don't burn bridges. How does she handle those things? When you could not afford to do certain things, what kind of jokes does she pass on you? You see, poverty. You know, there are some jokes, but there are some other jokes that's okay. From the abundance of the heart. True. So I'm not saying we should be stiff-necked. I'm not saying we should be rigid, but we should be dynamic, but also filter and mind data. She gets. So I think those are the simple things. So guys, thank you very much.
I hope we passed a serious message.
Yeah. I hope you have learned something from this. And please,
we'd like to hear back from you.
Yeah. Subscribe.
These guys are putting on their gen.
This gen, God will help. I hope it's not overshadowing this thing too much. I really hope so. So please, thank you very much. Subscribe. Share this video, please.
Share it on your status.
Your Facebook timeline.
Share it on your status,
Twitter, and so.
Let people hear the word.
Yeah.
Because most people do not understand some of these things and they are suffering for it.
And the comment section, please let us know if there's anything you want us to hammer on.
Or talk about in the next video.
Yeah, please. Let us know in the comments below.
Or write us an email. Yes.
What's an email? therealayadelis@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you want to send a private message, you don't want them to just send a mail to therealayadelis@gmail.com and we reply immediately. I get a notification. I'm the one that used to reply.
I used to reply.
I'm serious with that reply on this.
Reply.
Let's not argue about that. See you guys
later. Next week. Bye.
falling.